I'm using my iPhone camera because I want to get this video up as soon as possible, and if I use my HD camera it's just going to take hours to do everything that it'll need to do. And I was going to film on my MacBook camera, but then I realised that would be a pain in the ass to bring outside. Yeah. Where to start? I feel like I haven't recorded a video in ages, so I don't know if I'm on the right page of anything, and I don't know what the quality's going to be like, and I'm really all over the place with my talking right now too because I'm recording this on here. If you can't tell, I'm in Texas! Yay! I'm in Austin, woohoo! I'm at my friend's house, I'm staying here. It's been really complicated, everything. It's been really complicated. I don't know if I should sit there or not. I'm getting bit to death by mosquitoes already. They love me. They love me. They really, really love me. Does it look better that way? Or that way? I suppose if I hold it this way, it'll be the full screen, won't it? Whereas if I hold it this way, it's only going to be like a section. Should I sit here? I'm trying to figure out where to sit. See, now it's going to be full screen, isn't it, if I record like this? Shall I just record like this so we can see my sexy arm here? Being really awkward, my awkward arm. Okay, where to start? I'm not going to stay out for too long because they just keep biting me over and over again. So I arrived here Tuesday at 8, and basically, more or less, I was really, really ill. I had a really bad chest pain all the way here, more or less, on the plane. I got to JFK, and JFK is like one of the most boring airports ever, by the way. Not that airports were designed for fun and games and stuff, and I just got bit by a mosquito on my cheek. Yay! I've recorded like 1 or 2 clips while being here, like literally 1 or 2 video clips, and they're really, really short video clips. I keep changing my arm because, you know, yeah, it's holding a camera up like this is kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know, it's annoying me. Okay, I'm going to hold it with this arm again. I just keep going off topic. Everyone's going to hate me again. But basically I got here and I was more or less not feeling well straight away. And because my health's been a bit messed up, I had to wait 2 weeks to fly anyway. And then I get here and my chest is really tight. Mark and Lydia are there. I don't know if I should go for a walk with you guys or walk and talk. That might be easier. But yes, if you can hear people in the background, that's what that is. So I had a really tight chest and I got here and I got to my aunt's, and more or less straight away there was something wrong with me and I could feel it. My chest was really tight, and I'm not going to joke with you guys, I actually thought I was dying. So it took a lot of convincing. I was really struggling to convince my aunt to take me to the hospital, and she wouldn't take me to the hospital. She just kept moaning on about how much it would cost and stuff, but I have health insurance, so that shouldn't matter. I paid money, so I would be covered health-wise coming out here and blah da 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 da. But she was really against the idea of taking me to the hospital. She told me I was just jet-lagged, but I couldn't breathe. My chest was really tight. So somehow, because I was so exhausted, I managed to be able to go to sleep. And by the way, if I'm not really looking at you guys, at the camera, it's because I've got a big picture of my face here, and it makes me feel less alone if I'm staring at my face. So yeah, and then the next morning I woke up after having a really horrible sleep, and I actually still thought I was dying. My chest was still stupidly tight. So I managed to convince her to take me to the hospital, and if it wasn't for Mark being with me, I don't think she would have actually taken me to the hospital. Went to the hospital, and then they thought, after hours in A&E, which is the emergency room in American terms, they thought I had gastric reflux, but I've had no acid come up. I'm going to go for a walk with you guys. Texas is so loud. All you can hear is noise. I think I was best where I was, you know. I think I was best stood over here. Okay. I'll link my blog down below. I actually wrote a lot about what happened. A lot of the details are down there. So if you just scroll through my Tumblr and past all the posts of me going, I miss Niall, meh, then you'll more or less find the story. But they thought it was gastric reflux, gave me some medication for it, told me to buy an inhaler, and I spent over $70 on medication, and it turned out to be useless because it just turned out to be useless, more or less. I went back to my aunt's after the hospital the first time, and she ended up treating me really badly. Like really badly to the point where I'm never going to speak to her ever again. I was crying into my food, which I couldn't eat because I completely lost my appetite and I felt like I was dying, thought I was actually dying. My friend Lydia came and saved the day, and let me come and stay at her house, which is really nice of her. But yeah, I woke up at Lydia's house in a sweat, with the temperature over 100 degrees or 100 whatever it is over here. I can't remember what they call it over here. And then I ended up having to go to hospital again. This time it was a lot worse, I was in a lot more pain. They hooked me to an IV. They put me on morphine, that was really fun. But basically they figured out what was wrong with me after having loads of tests. I ended up having to have like some random ass, like, I don't know, they put me through a massive donut thing, which was an x-ray thing, which made me feel like I wet my pants, so that was fun. They gave me all kinds of tests, and I wrote more about it in depth on my Tumblr, so you guys can go and read that. This is just a quick version of it. I'm feeling a lot better now. They put me on antibiotics. Luckily enough, we found out what was wrong with me, or else it could have been really bad times. It's a good job I went to the hospital. It's a good job that Lydia and her mum took me. My auntie screamed at me over the phone while I was in hospital, hooked up to an EV for no reason, more or less. I think I've decided that she's a psychopath, and I don't actually honestly mind telling YouTube half of that because I've disowned her now. It's very serious because for someone in your family to be in need, in a hospital bed, in hospital, it's quite serious. That's when you need to be there for them. You do not scream at them or put through any stress whatsoever. But I'll stop moaning on about that now. I just wanted to tell you guys why there's not been a video, why I haven't really uploaded anything, and I'm in Texas. I've been here for like a week or something, almost a week now, a week here, a week tomorrow I've been here. A week tomorrow I've been here, but I just wanted to explain to you guys where I've been. A lot of people have been really worried about me saying that God, it's so warm out here, but it feels so good. A lot of people were wondering about my bad feeling that I had in my previous video, saying I scared them all and yada yada. I'm sorry if I scared you guys. Bad feeling I've had, it was a really bad feeling in my gut. That could have been because I ended up in hospital really severely. It wasn't just over a minor thing, it was over something quite serious. Maybe that's what my bad feeling was, but the bad feeling I've got in general about the planet and about the earth, that's still there. That's more, bad things are coming. I really do truly believe bad things are coming. That's why I want you all to look after yourself. But yeah, I always get feelings, and the feelings do end up being correct most of the time. Not to scare anybody, but that's what happens with me. I always think something, I'll predict something, and then it'll happen. But I'm not saying I'm a psychic person or whatever, because I think we're all built with survival instincts and certain things, and that's why they say go with your gut instinct. But yeah, just wanted to say to everybody where I've been. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still on antibiotics, so I can't drink, I can't do anything, yada yada, that sucks. I'm on pain medication too, and all kinds of things, but I am feeling better. My friend Lydia has been nursing me to health. You've been nursing me to health, haven't you? Yeah. She has. There'll be a lot more videos from me soon. I'm sorry I've been completely I've not recorded much. Any videos I have recorded so far of my journey or anything like that, I'll put those at the end of this video. I've took tons of pictures, but I'll save those and put them in a separate video or something. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Also, as regards to meeting up with you guys here in Texas, I need to think of a date. Oh, my arm looks so huge. Ugh. Look at that, my arm is so big. Whatever. I need to think of like a date to do that. I need to figure that out. I've had a lot of messages as well, messaging me saying, are you meeting up with Graveyard Girl and stuff like that. We are yet to organise anything solid. So there we go for saying anything to everybody or whatever. I hope that answers everyone's questions, but I'm feeling a lot better. I've not had to go to hospital for the past few days. That's always a good sign. Oh my God, they've bit me again. They love me. I was contemplating going home early, actually. Hopefully I'm not going to be leaving early now. You don't want me to leave early, do you, Lydia? No. I don't think I'm allowed to leave early because we want to have like a joint 21st. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah. Hopefully I'll be staying for the long period of time and I'll be able to get everything done because I've been so ill, it's not even felt like a vacation for me. So, yeah, people are going to ask down below what happened to me, what was wrong with me. Specifically, I'd like to not mention it. It's nothing gross. It's just, it kind of links in with what was wrong with me a few weeks ago, for the past month, and I think it's quite personal. Probably, maybe in a few months' time, or maybe when I get back to England, I'll feel more comfortable to speak about what happened. But for now, I'm still kind of heartbroken over what happened to me, to be honest. A lot of people will probably be able to guess what happened, but I'm still quite devastated deep down about what happened to me, so I'd rather not discuss that right now. But I hope you're all taking care of yourself, and this has been going on for too long, so bye! So pretty! Okay, so that's where I am right now. I'm gonna go back to the house. Should I say hi to Mark and Lydia? Let's go say hi to Mark and Lydia. Hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Another thing, I don't honestly know how people can stay outside in that heat for like days on end, because it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Dude. But then again, I love it. I'd rather live in Texas heat for the rest of my life than live in the heat in England, which is non-existent. Why am I still talking? Bye. Also, if Niall happens to watch this video, miss you. I'm not sure what the quality is on this, but we just got to JFK and there's nothing to do here. I am thoroughly disappointed. I haven't even seen the New York skyline once. I miss Manchester already. I think I'll feel better once I get to Austin. Yeah. Mark, what's your opinion on JFK Airport?
Boring. Really, really boring. Disappointed. I expected there to be more. Like a mini mall. But it's not.
Hour to find Starbucks. Annoying.com.
And we've got to wait here for another 3 hours for our flight.
Yay! How was your first experience in the United States so far, Mark?
A bit disappointed. I expected more.
He'll feel better once he gets to Austin. Guaranteed. We're gonna go get some food. Yay!